What is up? We are back on another epic, intention-inspired journey. This one is gonna be a goodie and timely. This was a strong request from the intention-inspired fam to focus on resilience. So, when Juniper caught word that this was a interest of focus, of intention, she was excited to dive into some of her studies in school. She is studying Chinese medicine, and part of the core philosophy of Chinese medicine is the 5 movements, also known as the 5 elements. So we have 10 days, 2 days of focusing on each element. First we learn, second day we play and integrate. So first day, welcome to day 1. We're just going to move through it. I'm going to go through it with you and enjoy the process. So day 1, the first element that we will be focusing on is water. And so for water, our intention today is I am still. And today we are going to explore the seed underground, waiting in the darkness. What power lies in stillness? We are kicking it right off with our wonderful host, Juniper, as she shares a little bit more about cultivating resilience in stillness.
So in my classes at school, learning about Chinese medicine, there's always this discussion. Well, which element do we begin with? Some would say wood, because wood is spring, and so you begin with the energy of birth. And some would say metal, because metal has to do with breath, and the first thing you do as a human in this lifetime is breathe. But I like the traditions that say you begin with water. Water is the yin of the yin. Water has to do with stillness. Water is the mother, the birthing place for all life. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the symbols that are associated with water to give you a little bit of an idea of the texture, of the flavor, so you can start to pay attention. So first, there's like the obvious ones, actual water. And think about like, just to get the feeling of it, let it wash over you. Raindrops, puddles, streams, rivers, the ocean, clouds holding water before they come down. Drinking that sweet nectar of life water, feeling it come down through your body. The color associated with water is black, which I like to think of like water at night. And that's part because it's the yin of the yin. And like yin and yang are opposite pairs, so yang is light, yin is dark. And so the nature of yin is to sink down, and water always goes to the lowest place. Water is about stillness. It's about... I feel like with water, there's this sense of not rushing and not hurrying. It's like the way that a seed is buried underground in winter. Winter is the season associated with water. How that seed just is. It's not growing yet. It's not dying. It just is. It's waiting through the cold. And then in spring, it'll transform and become a new thing. But that period of waiting, there's a sense of this like waiting time, of this stillness, of darkness, which I think can freak people out a little bit. I think there's a really beautiful gift to be gleaned in the darkness with water, in this stillness. And there's so many gifts to be gleaned, but one of them is trust. This trusting the process. Like when you're in the middle of a dark cave where there's that like plunk plunk water sounds all around you and everything is dark, the darkness almost has a texture, a feeling to it. There's no light at all. The best thing you can do in that situation, even though like panic might come up, you might want to like get out, you might want to do the light, find the light, is take a breath and like surrender to the darkness. Water invites us to surrender. Stillness invites us to not move. Water helps regulate the nervous system. The channels of water on the body are the bladder and the kidney channels, and the bladder channel runs on either side of the spine at all of the nerve roots that come out of the spinal cord, that's come out of the spinal column. And so it can treat your whole nervous system with acupuncture. It can treat your whole body, all of your organs, all of your spirits, all of those nerves, all the places that those go. So I think about that too with water and like our ability to regulate our nervous system. What I see in that is a gift of our nervous systems require calm, darkness, stillness in order to regulate and be balanced. So a look into the gift of water, power in stillness. What does it feel like to be still? If you resist all motion, all trying to fix things, all trying to get it done, all trying to do something, go somewhere, and you're just totally still and you surrender to that maybe dark place inside of you, what gifts await there?
How beautiful. Thank you, Juniper. Yes, yes, yes. Surrender to the darkness and the stillness. I feel that needed so much for me right now, for the world. I think we've had a forced invitation to decompress and ease the nerves and balance what might need to be balanced amidst the hustle and bustle of life. So, what's the invitation? Good question. Let us dive into today's session a bit more, see what we have in store, and see what is waiting for us amidst the stillness and the darkness of the resilience in water. Sometimes it helps to speak into fruition what a truth is for water example. So join me in today's affirmation. You can repeat after me, or you can just listen, or you can shout it from the mountaintop. All right. There is no rush. I can rest in stillness. My strength comes from calm. I will always have what I need. All right, grooving into today's journal prompt. Our question is, what in my life wants to be still? Go ahead, hit pause, and give yourself a moment to journal on this. What in my life wants to be still? So for me, what in my life wants to be still? My thoughts, my thoughts, my thoughts, my thoughts, and my thoughts. My nerves. The appreciation of my awareness, whatever it's on, not to like rush to the next thing. The parts of my body that are asking for rest. The parts of myself that I do not feel like are enough. Those first precious moments after waking up, and those final precious moments before sleep. All of those areas in my life want a bit more stillness. So I'm looking forward now with a bit more intention to offer that stillness. So right on. Hey, thank you for joining me for day 1 of 10 Days of a Resilience. There's a link in the description if you want to join the journey, see how each of the elements of the 5 movements resonate with you, and invite you to cultivate a bit more resilience in these trialing, icy times. And yeah, we'd love to have you. There is a activity feed for this course where we can just share what's up, what's going on as we process through the journey. So it's good stuff. Thank you again. I will see you on day 2. Peace and love and stillness.